Focus on Your Family is sponsored by Kinney Drugs.
When your children are sick, it's up to you as the parent to give them the medicine they need to get better. But new research finds many parents are doing it all wrong. Tonight, what you can learn from their mistakes as we focus on your family here in Central New York.
That's a nice baby.
Taking care of her baby dolls is a full-time job for 3-year-old Susie.
Why don't you find something for the baby to eat?
And for her mother, Caroline Schwalm of Fayetteville, watching over her daughter is her most important job. But like all kids, Susie gets sick. And for Mom, that means measuring out medication.
I find that I have to look every single time to gauge what dosage it is, because they're way different amounts every time.
Just how much medicine she pours changes as her daughter's little body grows, forcing her to constantly keep track of how much she weighs.
And then decide between giving them that the little cup or the syringe, or how I'm going to measure it out. But I usually use one of those two things to measure.
But a surprising new study finds measuring mistakes are far too common among parents. More than 80% gave out the wrong dose of liquid medicine. Most of the mistakes, 68%, involved measuring out too much medicine. Parents were less likely to make a mistake if they used an oral syringe.
I'm not surprised to find that parents have difficulty with medications.
Dr. Stephen Blatt, a pediatrician with Upstate University Hospital, says dosages for kids are based on weight. And with children constantly changing, it can leave parents guessing. Once you get the right dose, the key is getting it in their mouths before they spit it out.
Whether one uses a measuring syringe or a measuring cup doesn't matter in terms of measuring the medicine. In terms of giving the medicine, a syringe is often easier. You can squirt it in.
For busy mom Caroline Schwalm, dosing out the right amount is her priority.
Should we have tea? You want to get a cup?
To take the best possible care of her little girl.
I think double checking every time the dosage is really important, and I think using that cup that they provide makes it so easy.
Okay, so for babies and toddlers, try sticking the syringe in the side of their mouth. Squirt a little bit on one side and then go over to the other. That way they're less likely to spit it out. And also, if your child throws up the medication afterwards, which has certainly happened in our house, it may leave you wondering whether or not you should give them another dose.
And remember, your doctor, nurse, or pharmacist, you can always give them a call if you have a question.
Yeah, and you know, listen, this has happened in our house just in the last couple of weeks. All 3 of my kids were sick, and I thought to myself, well, how much did they weigh at the last appointment? What do they weigh now, and how much do you give them? So it's a real problem.
A lot of different options. Doesn't have to be that hard.
That's right.
Still ahead on NBC3 News at 5:30. Mary.